Up. Bientôt, il va y avoir de la musique de jeu, je suis sûr. Apply. A perfect summer vacation. Bientôt, bientôt. Mais lui, je l'ai reçu avant. Il faut que je le fasse avant. Ça va tout défaire la fenêtre. Micro, hello, tu m'entends pas? Ça change rien. What the... C'est vrai que c'est silencieux. On joue-tu en Dirge? Français. Kids Mode, oui. Apparemment que c'est important. C'est de démarrer le jeu. C'est parti. Je viens de décocher. J'ai décoché. Ben oui. J'ai même pas fait exprès. Pas de dab. Et ça manque de musique dans ce jeu, je trouve. Euh. Honte? What?
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere. Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes. No juice.
No juice.
Not a chance. I need to find some gas and engine coolant first.
Gas and engine coolant. What's that?
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead.
Ici aussi.
Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising.
Quand j'arrête de bouger, il disparaît. Salut Yellow! Ça va bien, merci. Là, il disparaît. Puis là, il est là. Il disparaît. Là, il est là. Il disparaît. Semble normal. Qu'est-ce qu'elle disait ici? J'ai pas entendu.
Milestones. Did they ever actually help anyone? At least the cold chain is unbroken.
Ça s'appelle Truberbrook. Semble être un jeu clic et machin, là. Espèce de
I wish.
casse-tête.
It's frozen shut.
Point and click, c'est ça que je cherchais, merci. Les outils.
Somebody forgot their toolbox.
Nice! Un peu agaçant le curseur
This
qui
loot
disparaît.
box contains only some rusty pliers.
Alright. Hello? Salut, il y a quelqu'un?
Hello?
Hello?
Anybody in there? I could really use some gas.
Curseur,
How
tu
should I
m'énerves.
open the door with these rusty pliers? Locked. Of course.
Locked. No.
My tires should still last a couple of miles.
C'est agaçant, ce curseur qui flash. Du coucou, tiens, un pirate.
Hansen's ice cream.
Pas à
I
bonne
used
place.
to love it when I was little.
Salut, Yves. Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit?
Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little.
What am I supposed to do?
Tiny rock gas station. A beacon in the dark. Those pliers won't help me with that.
Eh bien, oui, ça va bien, merci. Curseur est brisé. Ok. Moi, j'ai pas touché, là. Oh, what the bum?
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they? Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
Or do they?
It's just one short circuit before everything blows up into my face. I wish. It's frozen shut. If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic.
À quoi j'ai pas touché, là? Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas fait? Sérieux, le curseur. Ah, je peux marcher. Ah! Je pensais qu'il fallait absolument que je touche. Chose.
No juice.
No juice. Yeah, there's some juice somewhere. Pour à faire, ça devrait mieux aller là dans la mesure du possible. Cool, cool.
Can you please let me in? I'm totally not a vampire, I swear.
Tu t'es trouvé un autre fournisseur à un prix intéressant? Essayer de relancer le jeu, c'est peut-être en voulant changer la résolution que ça a provoqué ça. Peut-être, peut-être. C'est pas fou comme idée.
Some of these constellations seem familiar. Or do they?
Je comprends pas! Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Touche à tout, y a rien qui marche. On va utiliser les pinces là-dessus. Et là...
Those pliers won't help me with that.
Bon, ok, on relance. Voir si ça va régler le problème de... Ah, j'ai mis... Curseur! What the... Bon. Briser ce jeu. Ma première impression est pas très positive jusqu'à maintenant. Ah, recommence du début. Oh my god.
Sorry, pal. We're out of gas and your engine is boiling. Let's see if we can fix you up here. We'll be back on the road in no time. Stranded in the middle of nowhere.
Ouais, il y a une petite lumière qui est allée là.
Terra Incognita Scenic Highway. Next town ahead. Long shot by the sea. Sounds promising.
Traduction française. Je sais pas, j'ai pas pris le temps de lire tout ce qu'elle dit.
No juice.
No juice, pas de jus. Ça va bien.
Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs
Curseur
flawless
brisé.
window panes.
Inacceptable.
At least the cold chain is unbroken.
C'est son ami. Normal.
I wish. It's frozen shut. Somebody forgot their toolbox. This loot box contains only some rusty pliers. If it wasn't for the sand and rubble, the impenetrable darkness, the legions of bugs, and that awful smell of gasoline everywhere, this sure could make a nice place for a picnic. Hansen's ice cream. I used to love it when I was little. How should I open the door with these rusty pliers? Locked. Of course. Meals on wheels. Your order is waiting. Tax investigation. Open the door. Dad used to say, a flawless establishment needs flawless window panes. My tires should still last a couple of miles. Milestones. Did they ever actually help anyone? Those pliers won't help. Not a chance. Out of gas. And the end. It's just one short circuit. No juice. Does it ever rain here anyway? No way.
No way!
That was too easy. As if it wanted to be found. It fits. That was almost too easy.
Almost too easy. La voix de... Dans Viking, la femme de... Comment qu'elle s'appelle? La femme du héros. Là.
It's pitch black. I
Anyway.
can't see my own hands. There's something funny about that picture. Whoops, a hidden switch. This must be the main fuse.
Non, ouais, il fait clair. Oh my god.
The landscape on that picture vaguely reminds me of home.
Oh, elle a un grand nez.
I know this image. Daytona Beach Race 58. What an event. This thing wouldn't take me far out here. It's a picture of a buffalo. Extra large, no refill.
Des beignes, ça?
20% bun, 5% cold cuts, and 75% cling film. Thanks, but no thanks.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Cherry pie. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
C'est bon, la tarte aux cerises? D'abord.
This is the end of nowhere. I wonder if these postcards would ever reach there. This one shows a map of the area. I'll take it with me. Quite off the beaten track. Looks dusty.
Quoi, c'est la roue? Quoi, il y a ça, là? Ça fait là, ça.
Looks dusty.
Celle-ci, celle-ci! Où ça?
Cherry pie.
Oh.
If there's something I...
Ah, je peux plus y aller. Non. Quoi, ça apparaît? Je peux pas ressortir. Oh, what is that?
Electrical cables. Zip.
Ouais! Quoi? Quoi, le couper?
Coffee. If there's something I can't stand, it's cherry pie and hot coffee.
Elle est folle. Elle aime pas le café.
Again, that ghastly tune. All I have left are a few Deutschmarks. Pretty useless out here anyways.
Deutschmark? My God, la musique.
Working a drink up. You must be dying of thirst. Not until I have found a way to cool down the engine. Cold as ice. Exactly what I need. There you go. Have some Kool-Aid.
Let's go!
Done. Finally, we can make off again. Oh, come on.
Come on!
Start already. It's that darn oil pump again. Looks like we'll be stuck here for a while.
Non! Mépris. Catastrophe. Ça n'a pas commencé encore. Non, tu vas pas là en char? C'est pas safe. Non, non, non. Malade mental. Come on! On est concentré là! Oh, viens toi, Ben. C'est cute, ce bout-là. On a le rôle de poussière, les pneus, je trouve. Jusqu'où on va comme ça? Ah non, c'est bloqué. Ah non, c'est pas bloqué. C'est un arbre mort. Bravo pour ton jeu. Ah, merci. Merci, merci. J'étais obligé d'acheter les derniers niveaux, puis j'ai même pas eu le loot pour l'avoir fait avant l'anniversaire du jeu. Moi, je demande à chaque fois. Mais là, on n'est pas dans le bon jeu. Je raconterai pas des histoires de Sea of Thieves pendant que je fais un stream découverte de Thunderbrook. Truberbrook. Pas Thunderbrook. Truberbrook. L'incident Lazare. Prologue. Je réécris Sea of Thieves, savoir qu'est-ce qui s'est passé avec ça. Allemagne. 1967.
You sure this is the right place?
Looks like it.
When's the next bus back to the city? Beverly, I have arrived. I feel spewed out into the most barren, dark void of Europe. All things considered, this could most likely be
J'y
the
comprends
best
plus rien, moi.
Ah là 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 là, le fantasque!
Feeling chilled
Merci
out
pour le
already.
raid! Merci beaucoup. Woohoo! Et le host? Merci, merci. Bienvenue, viewers de Fantasque. Alors, ce jeu où on ne meurt pas deux fois. On ne meurt que deux fois.
Where I am.
That's where I am. OK. GG! Allez faire un follow à le Fantasque si vous ne l'avez pas fait encore. 11 fois! C'était proche.
Its heydays are over.
Merci Yves.
Looks cold.
On va-tu se baigner? Non? Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Oui, je dois me sauver. Merci pour le shout-out et bon live à tous. C'est cool. Merci beaucoup, le Fantasque. Bonne fin d'après-midi. À bientôt.
Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed.
Pauvre gars, il est mal pris. Il n'y a rien à faire ici.
A hiking map of the region. The upper section has been torn off. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is.
Ok, ça c'était la porte invisible au sortir de l'écran. D'accord. Sérieusement, le curseur qui flash, ça me bug un peu.
Arrived at destination after a short walk. Truberbrook, a tranquil little town. Seems a bit run down.
Truberbrook, faut que je me
I
rappelle.
must say,
Truberbrook.
Beverly, I absolutely fell in love with this town already. That is one strange-looking cat.
Pas un chat, c'est un renard. Mais l'île, monsieur.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood. This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons. That's probably the town's landmark.
Un peu relaxant comme ambiance quand même.
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff?
Oui. J'aurais mal au dos un peu. Quand est-ce que ça commence pour le vrai?
This must be the place.
Peut-être là.
Evening.
Hello! Hey! What the Bob? C'est la même fille que tantôt.
Nobody there, huh?
Doesn't seem so.
Ok. Ok, encore, je sais pas si vous voyez la petite lumière qui est apparue dans le coin en bas là. Là-bas, là-bas. Soudainement. Je sais pas si ça veut dire quelque chose de spécial.
That's quite a few fishing rods they have there. Where is everyone?
I saw someone here just a minute
Par
ago.
contre, tu gâches tout avec la... Ah! C'est vrai. Attends un peu. On va essayer de la mettre ailleurs. Tu gâches tout avec la cam. J'améliore tout avec la cam. Arrête. Hop. Ça bouge pas tout, ça? What the fuck? Ah non! Qu'est-ce que tu m'as fait faire? Elle est tout brisée. Non, pas comme ça. Come on! Come on! C'est bon, ça? Semble que c'est pas si pire. Ça, le truc, ça peut pas. Devrais te mettre sans le fond, vu ce genre de jeu. N'importe quoi. Il y a un trou sur le bord du cadre, là. Je vois pas bien d'ici. Ah non, mais je viens de voir quelque chose par contre. Trou! Ça marche pas. Être pas pire comme ça. Encore un petit espace. Ça m'énerve. On m'a dit, Caleb, tu es en train de dire disparaît, on veut plus te voir, bye bye la cam. Là, ça serait optimal. Ouais, j'ai compris. Compris. Parti. J'aurais voulu. Allons-y comme ça pendant un petit moment.
Any idea?
Just try again.
Let's try again.
I'm not going to give up.
Hello.
Good afternoon. How can I help you, darling?
There's a room reserved for me. You know the lottery? I won a stay over here.
Won? How can you win a stay in Truberbrook?
Well, actually, I don't really remember taking part in any lottery myself.
Le mur devant. Ah,
Yet I
à
received
droite.
this winning notification.
What was the name again?
Hans Tannhauser. Dr. Hans Tannhauser.
Tannhauser, 11hauser.
Salut, Miss Cookie.
Dr. Hans Tannhauser. Oh yes, here we have it.
Say, is it a quiet room?
Le chat
Seeking
est
some
parti.
peace and quiet.
Well, I'm working on a text and I could really use some serenity.
Text? Are you a kind of writer or something?
Ben. Je comprends plus rien. Et où le chat? Ah, en cachant ça, j'ai caché le chat. Bon. C'est tout ensemble, ça. Je peux pas le bouger. Je peux juste tout enlever, pas de chat. Tant pis. Pas de chat à l'écran. Qu'est-ce qu'elle m'a demandé, là? En
In a
sens, oui.
broader sense, yes. Right now, I'm writing a paper on quantum physics.
I've heard worse. You arrived just in time for the big anniversary celebration. Truberbrook is a bit noisier than usual around these days. But apart from that, I'd say you have nothing to worry about in terms of disturbance. Here's your key, Dr. Tannhauser. My name is Trude, by the way.
If you don't mind, where are all the other guests?
Let's put it this way. The season in Truberbrook is already over.
I get the impression the season has been over for some time.
La nuit la plus sombre. Ça va être tout noir!
What?
Gémissement. C'était pas des gémissements. Quelque chose qui est tombé.
You've got to help me.
Did that guy just disappear with my paper? something unusual happened. There was an uninvited guest in my room tonight. Now that he's escaped, I'm going to chase him down. I don't want to go back to bed. I'm on a mission. What is this? Some kind of goo.
Goo. Dark. Let's go! Run, Forest, run. Encore quelque chose qui est tombé. Ah oui, tout noir.
Where did he go?
Énigmé. D'accord.
The traces lead outside.
Espace pour voir tout ce qui est cliquable. Ah! Cool.
I wonder what tomorrow's menu will bring. So many rooms. So few guests. This leads to the rooms. Even more of that strange goo.
Quelqu'un qui a fait un clip aujourd'hui?
Reception opening hours. Monday to Saturday, 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sundays and legal
Est-ce que ça
holidays,
lag?
12 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Petit graphique Twitch est tout croche.
The traces lead outside.
Let's go!
Darkest night. In the pale starlight, this village appears to be composed of jagged silhouettes and loneliness.
Hi! Ça, c'est dangereux de cramer ton PC.
It's the window to my room.
A window to my room. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room.
A trail of goo. The thief must have left it behind. The trail leads further uptown.
Hey there.
Quelqu'un caché là.
Taking a little night stroll?
Someone was in my room.
You only just got here and you already have secret admirers?
No, it was a burglar. I think.
Well, I haven't seen anyone sneaking around here. But
C'est
if I
clair.
were you, I would probably follow these somewhat extremely obvious footprints.
You've got a point there. Please excuse me. This situation is growing aggravating. I followed the person who stole my notes into a kind of dead-end street. And now he's vanished. Picture me standing here at the edge of the world, stripped of my writings.
C'est dans le jeu qu'il y a le tonnerre ou c'est chez nous?
I wonder who on earth would steal a paper on quantum physics.
Hey, mon Dieu, je pensais que c'était chez nous qu'il y avait l'orage.
Do you like ghost stories? It is said that a proto-Germanic cult used to live up here in the mountains. They prayed to the spirits of the forests. I know it's a long shot, but maybe this visitor of yours is one of those spirits?
Des mauvais esprits, ce gars n'était pas vraiment un fantôme. Ce peuple proto-germanique avait beaucoup d'imagination, je le pensais aussi. Des mauvais
Evil
esprits?
spirits?
Nonsense, I was just trying to mess with you. What was your name again? Tenhauser? Name's Gretchen. I'm an anthropologist. In fact, those old proto-Germanic ritual grounds just so happen to be my special subject. One of them is supposedly somewhere around here, though I haven't been able to find it yet.
Gretchen, well met. Now, that's all well and good, but what am I going to do without my notes?
You know what? I'm going to help you track down that burglar. It looks like he escaped with one of the old gondolas. I bet he's hiding somewhere in the mountains, which, incidentally, is also where I was heading. Come on, you're a scientist. You're coming with me now and you're going to help me find this ritual site. Who knows, maybe you'll even find your evil spirit there. The one with an interest in quantum whatchamacallits. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. So what do you say? You with me?
Are you with me? Non, mais pour rencontrer les esprits de la montagne, non merci, j'ai déjà rendez-vous, je ne suis pas vraiment un anthropologue. On ferait mieux d'appeler la police ou un exorciste. Pour rencontrer les esprits de la montagne, non merci.
Ha! I knew you had the spirit of adventure in you. Are you ready to go? I'm ready to go. The
Phew!
early bird catches the worm and all that.
Y a pas d'option pour dire oui.
Way up the mountain.
Content qu'elle écoute
It'd be
rien.
easiest if we used the cable car. I reckon that's also what our friend thought.
The cable car doesn't exactly appear to be in pristine condition. What do you think?
Don't worry, I'm sure I can fix this.
Chapitre 1. Ok, on a terminé le prologue.
I can't fix this. The master key is missing and the weasel damaged the electric mains.
Maybe it was the burglar who did this.
The plan. I'll hold the position and try my best. Why don't you take a look around town? We need the master key for the cable car. Also,
Un
we
peu
need to
stressant, ça,
override
Ben?
broken
Les
mains.
fans qui fonctionnent
Think
plus.
you can remember that?
I'll try to
Let's go.
remember.
This is going to be fun. High voltage. There's got to be a way we can fix this.
Mets tes mains sur l'électricité au voltage.
Are you okay? Do you have brain damage?
I wonder what that is.
C'est une station météorologique.
Locked. It's glowing red.
Hey, what's that look on your face, Professor?
Record. What?
I met a woman named Gretchen in Truberbrook. She is a fellow scientist. Gretchen studied anthropology in Vienna.
Could you please focus on the task at hand?
What is it?
This old generator is running at maximum strength. It's even sending out sparks. Judging by the smell, this was used to transport cookies and lollipops.
Ok, du carton.
Hello? Anybody there?
Well, anybody home?
What was that?
I don't know.
Time waits for no man, not even in Truberbrook. I discovered a modern telecommunication system further uptown. This might be important to anybody wondering if the world is still turning at the end of the line.
What?
These binoculars should provide an excellent view of the opposite lakeshore. I have to insert a coin first.
I have to find a coin first. Qu'est-ce que j'ai pas touché, là? Touché à tout. Ça?
It's glowing red. It seems you need a special key to get the thing running.
Indeed, Mastermind. Did you already ask around town? Maybe someone there has it.
Ask around town. Ah oui, faut que je m'en aille là-bas. Hein. Hello.
This table, it has a wobble. Everything's going down the drain around here.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Une belle place ici. Ça va? Je me demandais à propos de ce téléphérique. Cela ne me dérange pas.
I've been wondering about that cable car.
I don't want to think about the old cable car. This wobbling table is simply unbearable. It's driving me crazy. You better keep your distance. This table has a horrible wobble.
Actually, it's quite a nice table.
Be careful. The table is wobbling terribly.
The time-traveling machine. Complete nonsense from a quantum mechanical perspective. There's a clothesline up there, right under my window. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
As you well know, Beverly, I am a man tempered by a sober lifestyle. However, I keep dwelling on the fact that a sheer infinite amount of states of matter can lie between expectation and reality.
My accommodation, the guest house Vadest Lust, looks slightly more luxurious in the notification.
What the bub?
Small ads, postings, announcements. They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle. Exciting.
Exciting. Musique m'endort un peu.
Beverly, I discovered the local movie theater, Mobius Palace. The favorite genres around here appear to be Western and noir.
Allez voir en dedans. Hello, madame.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
J'aimerais signaler un vol. Cet établissement du charme. Pouvez-vous me dire quelque chose sur le vieux téléphérique?
Can you tell me something about the old cable car?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it.
Qui est le baron von Sülz? C'est une mine de quoi? C'est quoi cette mystérieuse société? J'en ai assez entendu, merci. Non.
Who exactly is this Baron von Sülz?
Baron von Sülz used to run the mine. a philanthropist and patron of the arts. His wife was a flamboyant Baroness von Sülz. You must have heard of her. Anyway, when the company took over the mine, the Baroness dropped him as well and left the Baron behind.
Oh no.
Broken man. Now
Oh,
his cat
good.
is his only remaining pleasure.
Une mine de
What
quoi?
were they mining for? Do you know?
An old silver mine, so nothing a quantum physicist would be interested in. It's been a few years, back in the days, when there was enough work for everyone. Then this company took over the mine, only to shut it down immediately.
Pourquoi ont-ils
So
fermé
why
la
did they
mine?
shut down the mine?
There is talk and rumors all over the town. Allegedly, people started disappearing without a trace. Tourists, poor laborers without families, the odd stranger. Some folks were also talking about toxic residues in the air and the water. But nobody knows anything with certainty. If you ask me, I'm just glad the whole affair has come to an end. All those rumors have kept spa guests away for years, as you can see for yourself.
What
C'est quoi
about
cette
this
mystérieuse société?
mysterious company you were talking of?
They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation. They have connections to the top, if you know what I mean. Way up to the highest circles of power.
Que sont devenus les mineurs?
What became of the people working the mine?
More and more outsiders came to town. Nobody knows what they were actually doing in the mines. Some went missing, some went crazy. Who can tell? At one point, they even bought the old sanitarium in order to provide housing for their workers. That was before the mine shut down, of course.
Pouvez-vous boucler toute l'histoire en détail pour moi?
Would you wrap up the whole story in detail for me again?
The cable car leads up to the old mine. It used to belong to the Baron von Sülz. Then this company from overseas forced him to sell it. They are called Millennium Cooperative or something like that. A very dubious corporation.
Ok, merci.
I've heard
Bonsoir.
enough. Thank you.
Anything else I can do for you?
Au
I'll
revoir.
be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. By the way, the buffet is open. Please help
By
yourself.
the way. « 998 ans? Wow! As-tu lu en haut? As-tu lu en haut? Non, c'est parce que mon contrôleur de fan, oui, j'ai lu. Contrôleur de fan mort.
Today's menu, nothing.
Nothing. Ok, on mange pas aujourd'hui.
Now where would this lead to?
Contrôleur de fan. Un gadget qui fait plus de troubles que d'autres choses.
Locked.
Ah, moi j'élimine tous les gadgets autant que possible. Ça me donne juste des problèmes, c'est barré.
She seems very focused.
J'ai parlé. Hello?
Hey,
Woo! As-tu vu les mouches sur le lunch?
she's almost in a trance.
Comme la TV.
Please don't stand there.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to. What's that you're watching?
Never seen a TV before?
Coming up next, A new episode of Rocket Ship Andromeda.
Have you been living under a rock? With a TV set, you can take journeys to other worlds. Now that I think of it,
Température est
I have
super
never seen
stable.
you here before. Are you from another world as well?
Vous pariez que je le suis? Je ne crois pas, ça dépend de la façon dont on le regarde.
Depends on how you look at it. My name is Hans. I just arrived from Berlin.
Hey Hans, I'm Leni. My mom owns the place.
70,000 light years from home, the rocket ship has stranded in star system Omega 3.
Is Berlin also in star system Omega 3?
C'est tout proche, juste à côté de Pierre. Pierre est une planète fictive. Berlin est situé en plein centre de Brandenburg.
Close. Omega 4. That's right next to it.
So you know the place.
You bet I do.
Star Cybernetation Commander Aurora is searching for a way back home.
And what do you do for a living?
Sérieux, la
Are
musique,
you a
elle
famous cybernetician
m'agresse un peu. Je pense que je vais aller la fermer. Astronome.
Sorry, I'm just an ordinary space pilot.
too? Oh, okay.
Toi qui l'as fait, Manuel, à la
Okay,
place
sir.
PC, tu peux partir la
Anyways,
femme
I'm
ou
going
deux
to be
femmes.
a star cybernetician.
Ouais, je sais c'est
Only
quoi.
Commander Aurora can disintegrate the even rulants into thin air with her space beams.
So, do you Berlinalians have any special powers? Can you make things disappear?
Je peux faire disparaître des quantités incroyables de bonbons. Si vous faites allusion à mon dépôt bancaire, je peux faire disparaître les gosses curieux. What? Non, ce n'est même pas possible.
I can make incredible amounts of candy disappear.
I can do that too.
Stay tuned, folks. We will be right back after a few consumer-oriented product endorsements.
My uncle knew how to make things disappear as well. I also know where, but I mustn't tell anyone on Earth.
Oncle était magicien. De toute façon, je ne viens pas de la Terre. Alors, qu'est-ce que je dois faire pour vous le faire dire? Dire quoi?
So, what do I have to do to make you tell me?
There's only one thing I can think of. Can you prove you're not an Earthling?
I'll think of something.
Ben, tu me fais rire.
I'd rather not disturb the little one.
Quoi d'autre?
Hey. She's almost in a trance.
Look, this is the star log I'm using to stay in contact with my home planet. Just met human child Lenny, keeper of a cosmic secret.
Awesome. Is this a Starlock for real? May I please?
My pleasure.
This is Leni of planet Earth speaking. My uncle had a secret stash hidden under a loose plank in room 3.
Room 3? That happens to be my room.
Room 3
On peut-tu
used
faire
to be
escape?
where my uncle
Escape.
Hans lived.
Escape.
And where is your uncle now?
My mom says he is now living on planet No Good.
Shut up. Ok. Ça va faire du bien. La voix est trop prononcée pour son âge. Ouais, peut-être un peu trop adulte comme voix.
There's something funny about that clock. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
Je sais pas, mais l'option de peser sur espace pour voir toutes les places où tu peux cliquer, je trouve que ça brise le concept du jeu. Tu cherches dans un point and click, là tu cherches pas, tu sais
Is that
partout
a
où cliquer
maggot?
direct.
It's having a good time. Modern cuisine. A lump of minced meat in the shape of a hedgehog, garnished with spike resembling breadsticks. Toast Hawaii. Cheese skewers. Looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash. But I love cheese skewers. They serve traditionally hearty local meals in this place. Apparently, a few maggots found themselves a lovely home in there.
Yark.
This can must have fallen off the table.
Pourquoi j'ai pas touché?
Look at all these beautiful people.
Ok. Il va falloir que je les touche toutes, vraiment.
Must be some kind of ancestral gallery.
Pas envie de lire ça, là. On est en haut. On cherche quelque chose, je sais pas quoi.
Before you even know, the world lies in ruins. I hope this... This muddle of spots and drips is probably telling more about the room's many previous occupants than I'd wish to know.
Arc. Hein?
Oh, there really is a hidden stash below. Loads of useless junk, and an almost empty bottle of schnapps. I'll only get the schnapps. Bolts and shoes.
Trou de
Maybe
la
somebody
souris.
hid their money in there. No. Supplemental. I'm afraid the condition of my room is far below expected. I don't want to mess up the crime scene. Just a hanger.
On a trouvé des trucs.
Hanging dead animals on your wall is a bit eccentric.
On dirait un lièvre avec des bois.
I don't want
Caché.
to cover up these people's works of art.
Un autre?
Fresh air is still the preferable way to dry your laundry. The antenna provides TV reception for the guest house.
Rien de nouveau là-dedans. Miss Cookie. La pluche. Pluche Yves, merci d'être passé.
Creepy. Some kind of a sea monster. Must be a local myth.
What is that? C'est louche.
There's something lying on the floor. It's a massage rod. Somebody must have misplaced it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tired. I would probably hurt myself.
Et qu'est-ce que j'ai pas touché? On aller. Vraiment?
Oh, thanks. For me?
I found it under the bed.
And now you want to, let's say, pawn this device in exchange for a fishing rod?
OK.
Yes, that sounds like a good deal.
Dans la version adulte, je peux imaginer qu'est-ce qui se passe là.
Just be sure to bring it back, will you?
Est-ce qu'il aurait fallu que je répare la table? Drop frames? Bag?
Hi.
Hey.
About the cable car?
Que le lag est terminé. Pourquoi n'avons-vous besoin de cette clé?
Question. What was it again that we needed that key for?
We need the master key to get the cable car running in the first place. Why don't you take a look around town?
Ah oui. Prenez la clé.
Anything else I can help you with?
No thanks. That'll be all for now.
Good, I'm sure you find a way eventually. I'll try to set up as much as I can over here. Something's jammed there.
Locked.
Faudrait que tu leur écrives à eux, développeurs. Je peux pas rien faire là, faut que je retourne en bas.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Ça va?
Are you all right?
Please don't ask. I can't even savor my cognac as long as this terrible table keeps on wobbling.
Ah ben
It
oui.
might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew. My father used to say, the only thing more stable than a beer coaster was 2 beer coasters. And I think I finally understand what he meant.
Et là,
Thank you, but I believe this ordinary table is not deserving of your delicate tablecloth.
it might be able to support a glass of beer, but not this table. Actually, it just needs one more mew. The only thing more stable than a beer coaster, I think...
Come on. On va en trouver un autre.
Locked. I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere, it belongs in the trash.
No.
There's something funny about that clock. A dim oil painting showing a couple of withering roses in a vase. Some of the varnish is starting to come off. How poetic.
I need to know what happens next. I need to know what happens next.
Ok, ça m'aide pas.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside the restaurant.
Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
I'd like to report a theft. There was an uninvited guest in my room last night.
In our house? Oh dear, I'm so very sorry. Let me call the police immediately.
Thanks.
I will keep you informed.
This establishment you call your own has quite the charm.
A family business for more than 75 years. Actually, I took over the guest house together with my brother. But now it's just me and my little daughter.
Your daughter really likes watching TV, huh?
You see, the kid is always in front of the box. She's got her mind set on extraterrestrials and alien worlds. Nonsense, don't you think?
Comment la saison va-t-elle arriver à votre frère?
So what happened to your brother?
The only interest that scoundrel had was in his bottles. In the end, that good-for-nothing took a half too much of his Bolzenschuss and just made off.
Being the only guest, I was wondering, how's the season going so far?
That's so good.
Season? We haven't had one in ages.
That door over there hasn't been opened in a while, has it?
That's the door to the cellar, where my brother built his little lair. No one has taken any interest in that door since he left. He just took the key with him. Anything else I can do for you?
Truda, would you pour me one of your Pilsner beers, please?
Just a second, Professor. Here, a coaster.
Ah! On l'a
There
notre
you
coaster.
go. Cheers.
Encore? Gigi?
What's this? The table stopped wobbling? Oh, thank you so very much. I was hardly able to focus on anything else but this cursed wobblery.
D'accord. As-tu une clé?
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Are you feeling any better now that the table isn't wobbling anymore?
Thank you for asking. But joy? What does it even mean? My life lost most of its joy since Claus disappeared.
Who is Claus?
Claus is my tomcat, an angel of an animal. He was the only one to always remain by my side. But now, he's vanished, without a trace. Everything in this world is going down the drain. Mark my words.
Were you whining too much over his loss?
I don't know. Claus was always faithful and stood by my side. Then he just disappeared without a trace. You can't rely on anything in this world anymore. Let me tell you. It's just awful.
OK. Est-ce que vous auriez une clé, s'il vous plaît?
Could you tell me something about the cable car in this town?
Don't bring up the old cable car. I don't even want to think about it.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
You've got yourself a nice spot here.
The name is Baron Otto Titan von Truberbrook.
Tannhauser, pleased to meet you.
Please, come over. Don't waste the opportunity to put up with the company of a lonely, broken old man.
Ah! Nouvelle chose à dire. OK. Êtes-vous de l'entourage de ces partis? Hein? Avez-vous des amis ou de la famille? Quel genre d'endroit étrange est-ce? J'en ai assez attendu.
Are you from around these parts?
You may very well say so. I put all my life's work into the well-being and prosperity of Truberbrook. I once was the owner of both, the mines and the cable car. That's all history now.
Do you have any friends or family?
My spouse left me for good, and my beloved Truberbrook is slowly going down the drain. Only Claus remained loyal to me all these years. Alas, now even he has disappeared.
What kind of a strange place is this?
Well, you should know. This used to be one of the most beautiful spots on the face of the planet. The fair and the fortunate came here for treatment. Travelers and tourists of all fashion. Citizens that weren't occupied in the tourism business found work in the mines. But it's all over now.
Avez-vous toujours la clé?
Do you still have the key to the old cable car, by any chance?
Please excuse me, but I need to be
Oh.
on my own now. I need some rest to mourn
Come on.
for Claus.
Here's Noro! Trouver Klaus.
Please excuse me.
Apparemment, il faut trouver Klaus. Pourquoi c'est en feu, ça?
I don't want to cover up these people's works of art.
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma.
Oh, bravo!
The mysterious village. Who is into this kind of stuff? Small ads, postings, announcements.
They're holding a town fair tonight with a band and a raffle.
Exciting.
Ah oui, excitant. Non, pas tant. Et où le chat? Chat, renard, machin, là.
Wooden fences always remind me of my old neighborhood.
This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons.
Hey, le chat! Il était...
It won't be this easy getting close to it. I can't get close enough.
I can't get close enough.
A beautiful, healthy tree.
Acersoidu platanus, the sycamore maple.
That's some sturdy, full-grown reed. The bus stop. My gateway to the outside world. There's a regular bus on Saturdays. Every other week. Ah, yes. That's where I am. The next city is like 1,000 miles away.
Damn.
Subject, species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
Pin the can, man!
Good idea. I only need some bait.
What the...
Soft as a feather. It won't be this easy getting close to it.
Damn.
Subject, species reintroduction. Although I can't return the tuna to the wild as long as it's in the can.
Mais là, pourquoi il y a la clé pour ouvrir la canne de sardines? Comment?
Paddleboat rental. 1 hour, 1 Deutschmark. Hades. Paddleboat rental, souvenirs, fishing supplies. Closed. Truberbrook. County of Broken Landa. 1 kilometer. Or 0.621371 miles. A hiking map of the region. Locked.
Hot damn.
You like this, don't you?
Go, catch it.
It would tear me to pieces.
Wow, brillant.
Claws?
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Des nouvelles de
Any
Klaus?
news about claws?
Nothing.
Come on! Il vient de passer en courant. Faire de quoi?
Please excuse me.
C'est qui? Je l'entends. Fait.
Hilarious the Unready, Margrave of Truberbrook.
Conqueror of the Dragon, Savior of Truberbrook, in the year of our Lord, 1250. Good idea. I only need some bait.
T'en avais, hein? T'as laissé à terre.
I put a nice fluffy blanket over the top of that rowboat.
Dab.
There's a selection of local charcuterie on display. Würstebrei, Stippgrütze, Schlachte Platte, Pothoeke, Tote Oma. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Tenhauser.
Have you talked to the police yet?
I gave the officer an outline of the crime. It's only going to be a matter of hours before someone will attend to the issue.
What do you mean, a matter of hours?
The police station is right next town, but as you know, that's quite the distance. We have to be patient. As soon as the inspector has solved his current case, he will start working on yours straight away.
Keep me up to date.
I will let you know if there are any new developments.
About the cable car?
Sure. What else do you want to know?
Where's the key?
I've heard enough.
Anything?
I'll be leaving then.
Make yourself at home, Mr. Tenhauser.
Ça n'en a pas. Rien là-dedans.
I'll save you, my little friend.
Ah ben! Ok, on retourne pêcher.
Well then, good catch.
Let's go. Mais encore? GG.
What the? Can opener?
Nice. Pas ça que j'ai besoin, pas en tout. J'ai plus de canne à pain. Ici.
Lock.
Qu'est-ce que je vais ouvrir avec le can opener? Ça? Oh wow! Arrête de te sauver! Il semble qu'il change de position chaque fois qu'on passe. What the?
Now it's a case for the metal restorer.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait?
This crumbling socket looks much nicer without the cheesy armor on top.
What the bud?
I don't want to frighten him.
So?
Truda would probably not approve of my appearance. Meow. Meow.
Oui, mais attrape-les! What the?
Hi.
Hey.
I wonder what interest the burglar has in my paper.
Presumably not the brightest candle on the cake. Who else would steal a paper on quantum physics?
So, how long have you been here?
The day before yesterday. Feels much longer though. And just saying, the public transportation around here, Germany is a mess.
Why Truberbrook of all places? It's hard to find, even on a map. But I'm not from these parts after all.
I've been trying to pinpoint the exact location of those ritual grounds for a while now. And when I finally found them, I immediately took off. The people around here are nice, but also a little weird, don't you think?
Little weird.
Something about them seems a bit off. Yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
What would you like to know?
So you're from the States, huh?
The United States of America.
Where from exactly?
Woodinville, Washington.
Never heard of it. Any bigger cities nearby that I might know?
Seattle, the rainy jewel of the Northwest. Heard of it?
Oh, yes, I know the place. I was passing through some time ago.
You've been to the States?
Yes, once. That was a few years back, though. Actually, I had come to New York to attend a conference. But then I got acquainted with some folks there and stayed a while longer.
A while longer? In New York City?
Not the
S'il
whole
te plaît,
time,
vas-y,
no.
c'était quoi le
Just a
rapport?
little road trip. First off to the New England states, Boston, Waterville, all the way up to Moosehead Lake, Mount Catherine, and so on. Then Canada and the Midwest. Montreal, Toronto, Detroit, Chicago. On and on. Then Washington State. Sort of got stuck there. Oregon, down to San Francisco. Ah, those were the days.
Wow. You must have passed through Seattle on the way then.
Yes, maybe. And that's where you study?
No, I studied on the East Coast. The Cornell, Ithaca, under Dr. Schrodinger. Have you heard of him?
Ah, of course. Now I understand why you're on exchange in Germany.
Exchange? No, it's more of a coincidence. I won the trip.
You won?
Don't ask me. I've never taken part in any lottery.
Interesting. Uh-huh. So.
Voila. There's a current again. I'll just leave it like that. Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
Any news about Claus?
Nothing.
Come on!
Please excuse me.
Ouais, je pogne son chat.
Nowhere to run from here, kitty. Oh, I think he passed out.
Damn!
Now I've got you.
Ok, vite, vite, on va le porter à l'eau. Fait qu'il est pas mort.
Is this by chance your cat, Claus?
Oh, my beloved Claus. Where have you been? You look exhausted, old friend.
Good morning.
Excuse me, sir.
So what's with the cable car?
I used to own the cable car. In fact, the whole mine. Everything was taken away from me. Those maniacs destroyed everything. The cable car, the mine, the whole village.
Please, go on.
More and more
S'il vous plaît, allez-y.
outsiders came to town. What they were
Parle d'une
actually up
traduction
to in
weird.
the mine, no one knows for certain. But after a few years of quick profits, they shut down the place and closed the cable car all together in one go. Just think of it. This was my life's work. They closed down the mines, drove away the people, and turned a once flourishing community into a ghost town.
Who are these maniacs you're referring to?
The Millennium Cooperative, a multinational conglomerate of enterprises. Ruthless and unscrupulous. They leave us little family businesses with next to nothing.
You ran a mining business?
Well, but yes, I am the Baron von Zülz, entrepreneur and mining engineer in the third generation, district mayor of Truberbrook, Zülz and Truberbrook, Düssel, assistant secretary to the municipal council, patron of Truberbrook and the arts, well known beyond the borders of this country.
What do you mean they destroyed everything?
First, they stripped me of the mine. Then, more and more dubious eggheads and foreign workers started pouring into town, driving visitors away with the gigantic machines.
Maman, ça doit être difficile pour vous.
These must have been difficult times for you.
I appreciate your concern.
Would you mind lending me the key to the old cable car?
You've been so kind to me today. You have reunited an old man with his loyal cat. I'd have given you everything. My heritage, my stocks, my startups. Yet all you desire in your modesty is this aged key. Here you are. I can't fathom what you may want with it, but please, take it.
Finalement. Une gentille personne, je pense.
Good job. The cable car is full.
Now that the cable car is fixed, we need something to replace the missing gondolas.
Come on! Gondole. C'est rien qu'il y avait une gondole à quelque part.
Strength. It's even sending out sparks. Locked.
Yeah.
I'm sure this will take us up the mountain.
You're a funny man, Tannhauser. I like it.
Ouais. OK.
Man, you're some klutz.
T'as été si
We'll
gentil.
meet on top. In case you manage to find a way. See ya.
Bam! Ah, on est mort? Rendu au paradis.
Hello? Hello? Fascinating.
Neck circumference 39 centimeters. Heart rate 66 steady. Generally neglected, yet overall stable condition. Vigilance decrement, patient somnolent. Reduced effect display. Skin pigmentation livid. Nutritional basic needs barely met. Muscular system recessive, possible myopathy. Barrel-shaped thorax, strongly noticeable funnel chest. Raisin-colored nodes on both sides of the mid-clavicular line in the fourth ICS. Marfan syndrome, arachnodactyly. Lower extremities atrophic. Enormous kyphosis. Extremities bilaterally impaired, reduced muscle tone. Weak monosynaptic reflex.
Ça va pas bien.
Past finger-nose coherence test line without anomalies. Abdomen flexible, no hardening. Overly vibrant bowel noises. Brisk peristalsis. Reduced breathing sound, right-hand side, basal. Rattling sounds over both lungs. Split second heart tone. Severe nasal acromegaly. Carrot-shaped midfacial neoplasm, creamy nasal secretion, tongue drifting to the left, dental stem
Come on, c'est long.
desolate, pupils bilaterally round and medium wide,
Shut up!
sluggish reaction to light bilaterally, sclera jaundiced, downbeat nystagmus, corneac reflex bilaterally delayed, neck circumference 39 centimeters, hyperreflexia, mood agitated, patient's condition unclear.
Where am I?
Patient has regained consciousness and appears responsive.
Excuse me, please. Could you tell me where I am?
Patient's orientation to person, space, time, and dimension remains unclear. I have to ask you a couple of questions. How are you feeling?
Ouch.
Who are you?
My name is Hans.
What are you doing here?
I was just about to ask you the same question.
Assuming you knew, where have you been born or assembled?
Assembled, okay.
I'm not from here. I come from far away.
Have you ever had a déjà vu?
I think I've had it with you.
Have you ever had an out-of-body experience?
You are going to have an out-of-body experience in a moment, pal.
Interesting. Please remain prepared for further examinations.
Are you even listening to me?
I'm afraid we can't let you leave until we have verified your right to stay. It's for your own safety. Just knock the door loud and clearly
Honnêtement, je sais
when
pas.
you feel able to undergo a few more experiments.
Si c'était un peu drôle
I'll be
comme
glad
jeu,
to
ce serait le
pick
fun,
you up.
mais
The patient's status remains unclear.
je rendrai pas jusqu'à la fin.
I'm feeling a little dizzy.
Dr. Remler, please behave.
They took away all my cool gadgets and locked me up in this small room. I tried protesting, but to no avail. What have I gotten myself into?
I don't know.
It definitely doesn't feel like a relaxing summer vacation so far.
Je pense que je vais arrêter bientôt, là. On a eu mon truc. Une douche.
No water pressure. Or clogged. There's something written on the wall.
Read it.
It's hard to decipher in the darkness.
Where's the light?
Fried. I can't reach it.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
Where the heck am I?
What the... C'est poche. Ah, il l'a caché là.
They don't seem to take hygiene too seriously around here. I'd rather not know what happened here. It's locked tight. Brute force won't help. Why, of course. But where?
Why, of course. But where?
It's hard to decipher in the darkness.
I could use this to climb to the hatch. I need a very special tool to unscrew those very small screws. A coin. It fell right out of the shower head. And right into my inventory for some cosmic reason. The benefits of capitalism.
N'importe quoi.
It doesn't have a coin slot.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Forget it.
Fried.
Are you ready for further tests?
Let me go.
First, the tests.
Fine then, I'm ready. That Slumber Morel smoothie sure made me dizzy.
Come
Now
on!
just get going already.
If you say so. Let's start with a short evaluation of your associative capabilities. A sort of warm-up, if you will. We are going to show you a series
Pour le
of
moment, là, je
images,
vois pas le lien,
and
là.
you will tell me the first thing that comes to your mind. First image?
A mesh of dots and lines, like the neural... A span... An eight or...
That, Mr. 10. It's that. Then... Now we only need to get a few things set up. Then we'll pick you up once the proceedings are about to commence. Knock on the door when you feel ready.
I think I'm sobering up again finally. What a trip.
OK, j'en ai assez. Merci, bonsoir. Ça va manger.
He's sound asleep, but I'd rather not push my luck.
Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there. Iron bars? This place is a prison. A list of patients. I can barely imagine what these poor souls... I need the right combination. Sanatorium Paradiso. Beautifully...
Lumière. On peut aller lire.
It's dead.
Come on! It's dead!
Fried.
It's hard to decipher in the darkness.
Et... D'ampoule.
Construction schematics for a quantum discriminator. Never heard of it. So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place. I'll take it with me. It might come in handy should I need an improvised hat.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Fascinating.
Quoi, il y a double? What the... Bob? Pourquoi ça apparaît, là? C'est buggé!
So many books. Maybe I should consider staying in this place.
C'est-moi une ampoule.
I'm not in the mood for a snack right now. I'm not in the mood for a snack right now.
Quoi ça? Ça apparaît, là? Ça... Ah. Vous le voyez pas, vous autres, hein? Mais il y a un bug.
Fascinating. A pretty steep downslope. I guess I'll have to find another way. I can hear the birds chirping outside. Ah. This door is sealed by a humongous lock. list of patients. I can barely imagine what these... Not as long as the snoring bully is sitting there.
You sound asleep, but I'd rather not push my...
Sanatorium Paradiso, a bucolic, beautifully situated establishment. I need the right combination. I wonder what's in there.
Ok, merci, bonsoir, c'est tout. Ça va manger. Pas fan, je suis pas fan. Même pas drôle.
Sanatorium Paradiso. What a strange place.
What a strange game. C'est fini. Ciao, bye! Oups. Oh, il se plaît. C'est fini! C'est fini. Je pense pas que je vais rejouer. Mais. Fonctionne bien pour un point and click quand même, à part le curseur qui flash. Je vais sûrement jouer avec Brianna. En tout cas, pour commencer. Au jeu de train. Et on va voir après, dépendamment de combien de temps que ça va durer, si Brianna va se fatiguer rapidement ou pas. À suivre. Bon appétit, merci. Merci d'être passé. À plus tard. Dans 1 heure à peu près.